This video, produced for the United States Bankruptcy Court for the District of New Mexico, provides general information to creditors about filling out and filing a proof of claim form with the court. A proof of claim is a written statement and any supporting documentation which describes the reason the debtor owes the creditor money. The claim must be filed using Official Form 410. A creditor is the person or business that claims the debtor owes money or some other asset. The debtor is the person or business who has filed for relief under bankruptcy laws and is the person or business who owes a debt to the creditor. An asset is property belonging to the debtor that can be sold by the trustee to pay creditors. Only non-exempt property can be considered an asset in a bankruptcy case. The term exempt or exemption refers to the property belonging to the debtor that the bankruptcy code or applicable state law allows the debtor to keep away from unsecured creditors. Examples include tools of the trade or all or a portion of the equity in a debtor's primary residence. In order for a creditor to receive a payment from the trustee, the case must be considered an asset case. In many Chapter 7 bankruptcy cases, there are no assets available to creditors. This is because the debtor can exempt property or keep it free from unsecured creditors. If the debtor cannot exempt all of his or her property, non-exempt property is sold by the trustee and distributed to creditors as cash payments. When there are assets available, the creditor must file a proof of claim to receive any payment. In a Chapter 13 case, creditors will want to file a proof of claim so they can receive any payment they may be entitled to as established in the Chapter 13 plan. The deadline to file a proof of claim depends on the chapter under which the bankruptcy case was filed. If the bankruptcy is a Chapter 13 case, a specific deadline is provided. The deadline will be provided on the Notice of Chapter 13 bankruptcy case, which you may have received in the mail. Please read the notice carefully to ensure the proof of claim is filed by the deadline. In a Chapter 7 bankruptcy case, the Notice of Chapter 7 bankruptcy case will instruct the creditor not to file a proof of claim now. If assets become available to pay creditors, the court will send out another notice telling the creditor to file a proof of claim and providing a deadline to do so. If the creditor wants to collect a debt as part of the bankruptcy process, the creditor must file a proof of claim with the clerk of the bankruptcy court in which the bankruptcy was filed. The claim must be filed using Official Form 410. There is no fee to file a proof of claim in bankruptcy court. The court encourages creditors to file these forms electronically, but will also accept paper filings. The proof of claim form has been made a fillable form to make it easier to type in all the necessary information. The fillable form and the form instructions are available on the United States Courts Bankruptcy Forms website at www.uscourts.gov/forms/bankruptcy forms. To fill out the form, begin by entering the information that identifies the case. Enter the name of Debtor 1 and Debtor 2 if applicable. Next, from the drop-down menu, choose the district in which you are filing the proof of claim. Finally, enter in the bankruptcy case number. This information can be obtained from the Notice of Bankruptcy case you received in the mail, or you may contact the court to find this information for you. Part 1 of the claim form requires information regarding the filer of the claim. Enter in the name of the creditor and any other names that are used by the creditor. Ensure that the name and address of the creditor are entered correctly. Notices of case-related activity issued during the bankruptcy will be mailed to this address, so make sure there are no errors. If the payment address is different, enter that information as well. Continue to fill out Part 2 of the proof of claim form, filling out each section regarding the debt you are owed. Refer to the proof of claim instructions provided. The instructions are helpful as they define the terms used in the proof of claim form. Lastly, complete Part 3 of the claim form. When all of the information has been entered into the PDF form, save a copy of the proof of claim by clicking the Save As button. Next, print the form by clicking the Print button. Finally, Part 3 requires signature of the person completing the form. Remember to sign the form prior to filing it with the court. You may file a proof of claim by mail or in person. The address and hours of the clerk's office can be found on the court's website at www.nmb.uscourts.gov. Important reminders. If you are a creditor in a bankruptcy case, you'll want to be aware of any deadlines to file a proof of claim. Be sure to read all of the notices that you receive regarding the case. If your address changes, be sure to file a change of address with the court. A person who files a fraudulent claim could be fined up to $500,000, imprisoned for up to 5 years, or both. Supporting documentation for the claim must only show the last 4 digits of any Social Security number, individual's tax identification number, or financial account number, and only the year of any person's date of birth. If you must provide the name of a minor child, do not list the minor child's full name. Only provide the child's initials and the full name and address of the child's parent or guardian. If you have any questions about filing a proof of claim or need the necessary forms, you can contact the Court Self-Help Center by phone, online chat, or email. Keep in mind that the court cannot provide legal advice. You may want to speak to an attorney regarding your rights as a creditor. The court staff can provide you with suggestions for reduced-cost legal services. The link for the live chat is on our website at nmb.uscourts.gov.